for an unboxing of Harakiri Blades of Honour, a Kickstarter which has just arrived here in the UK. So the crowdfunded one comes with the core game, but also I believe the miniatures box as well, which we'll be looking through as well. So this is a kind of big campaign game with exploration and an adventure phase. It's a heavy box. It's not absolutely massive, but it's a heavy box with some fantastic art on the back. No contents on this one. As we take the plastic wrap off. Okay, so on the sides and so forth, we've got lots of different art. No real mention of much else other than the fact we've got 14 plus in terms of the age. No art on the inside. So, first of all, we've got some character trays to save the game with. So this will be really good, so you can save your progress without having to take it all apart. They're quite well in, but that's... So you've got your dice, which you can save here. Imagine it's probably not sure which way this goes. I'm sure it'll make sense once it goes in. So plastic trays, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I'm assuming for the 4 characters. Then we've got our first cover and our other tray. Okay, so I see. Now inside this tray, let's have a little look. We have the cards, small cards and large cards. So initiative cards I can see there. Permanent effects, lovely art on these. The art really did it. More initiative cards. Flamethrower, so this is like the special abilities of some characters. Some items, Buddhist robes, for example. Might open up, there's some more. So that looks like items, yes. This looks like item decks. This could have been some Kickstarter exclusive, perhaps. Hence why it's in a separate one. We've got the key cards. So this is it, whether it's in, is it red and green stance? Depends on what you do in terms of doing it. Tea house, Lost Sanctuary, so these are locations. And I think we've got some more, yes, of these, which are effects and traits perhaps, and that's what this back's called. Here we've got 2 different backs here, which are initiative cards. Here we got some of the different special abilities, and we've got the initiative, the defending cards items as well. So plenty of small cards there, and then we'll open up some of those in a second after we've looked at some of the large cards to see what we've got in these. So right, this is depending on the enemy's health, I believe, will determine what they're going to be doing as they go through stages. So you've got some abilities there. Oop. Keep this card until the end of the campaign. So these are going to be event cards, I believe. And then we've got some more stuff linked to some enemies, possibly. Look at the art on that. And again, oh, beautiful. Cliff. Encounter cards. More encounter cards. More encounter cards. Different locations they look like. Forest, cave, and cliff. I don't know. Objective cards. And more of these. More of these cards, it seems like. Yeah. So we've got more of those cards. We've got those cards. I'm not sure why we've got to keep getting these little cards. I wonder if they are the Kickstarter versions. And then we've got a load of these location cards, some event cards. So let's start Now, I don't want to do any spoilers. This is why I'm apprehensive to take these down. I'm pretty sure it goes from green, amber to red in terms of the different ones you go through. As I say, you've got, where was it? You've got these as well, which I can't seem to see it. You've got this cover slip. I've seen you get this cover slip that you put these cards in, and then whether they're green or whether it's red, which I think is the two things that you can have, will depend on what you do in terms of the situation. Just trying to open this up. There we go. So, for example, we've got green and red. So you will shuffle those up, make a deck, and then you'll turn it over, and depending on what it is, will determine what you're going to be doing for that particular scenario. Okay, these are named, labeled. So 1 through 12, 11 through 10, SA through 9. No idea. They look like encounters. Oh, do you reckon these are... No, not sure. Let's open up the 1 through 12. Let's try that one. Just have a look at some of these cards and what they might be. Okay. So cliff, onsen, forest, cave, ship, tavern, cemetery, 1 to 8, 1 to 1, 9. Oh, chapter 1. I think I understand now. So I presume we got chapter 1. What these look like objective cards. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 112. Then you've got starting, maybe. This might be your starting deck. That would make sense. And then you got 11. Oh, 2. Right. A Roman numeral 1. And then 2. So it looks like there's maybe 2. There is 2 acts, isn't there? Yes, of course there is. 2 acts for this. So I'm going to assume this is our starting adventure, then Act 1, and then Act 2. So these are going to be objective cards. I'll put these over here just to remind me that that's what they are. This looks like a Kami mode, Divine Fire, After Marasu, Sasunu. See what this is a second. So we got some of the... right, I recognise that as the expansion dragon, maybe? So these are... Wow, look at the art on those. Awesome. It could be baddies. Not sure. Right, okay. Right, this is good. This is good. This is matching what we had before. So SA, Start an Adventure, Act 1 to 12 and those, and then exactly the same there. Start an Adventure 1, 12 and those. Brilliant. Well, that makes sense. So I'm going to put all of the adventure stuff there, because that kind of makes sense to me. Loads of space, by the way, for maybe expansions. We will soon find out. Then these are adventure cards. They got green side. Looks like green and red. This is what I was expecting. Green and red. Okay, so green side, red side, I believe. Yeah. So these are event cards, I think, that happen throughout the adventure. So I won't mix those up. Let's see if we can work out what we got here. So I've already said about how they match with what we just talked about. Blood of the Oni. Let's have a look, see what we can figure out with this. Sometimes it's really hard to take these off, especially without wrecking the cards. Bloody Oni, Shangasi. These look like baddies. Daimo, Zomiano. Yes, they are. They're the enemies. They're the high enemies. Okay, so these are going to be bonus stats for the baddies. We've just got a few of these. These look like different locations. Some really gorgeous art yet again. Yeah, okay. Then we got, let's get the rest of them out. So next we've got our initiative cards. So this is how you determine who goes first. You'll get all the players, and then these are the characters, and these are enemies. As you can see with all the art, and then on the back is the same, of course, because you're going to have to shuffle these up. As you see, all the different things that we've got there. And then these are perhaps the stretch goals. I think these are the stretch goals, or the expansions, which I don't know if I've even... No, we got all the... Yeah. So I'm thinking the individual packs are stretch goal stuff, which is cool. Because these are the other characters, aren't they, that we managed to get, and the other enemies that we managed to unlock during the campaign. Oh yeah, with the horse. That's awesome. And the splinter. Lovely. So now we'll look at some equipment. Next. There we go. So this equipment with this back. And things like, I'm not really sure what they are standing for right at this moment. I'm presuming this is the cost or the value, if you like, and this is the what it does. To one of the level for, yeah, it looks like it. 5 cost more, 6 cost more, 2 cost less. Yeah, and then you've got all the hunting bows, all the different items, loads and loads of items there to go through. And I'm just going to keep these Kickstarter ones separate. And then exactly the same with these. These are special. Just call them special. So I guess they're, I don't know, special items. Yeah, just items, I guess. Special items. You can get consumables, permanents, special permanents, which are determined by the bottom down here. And plenty of stuff there to see. Okay. So that's the cards. A beautiful art. That's what I really appreciate of it. There's some gorgeous art there, so I'm just going to move that over here. Out of the way. Right, punch boards. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, the punch boards. Plenty of tiles for the exploration phase, I'm going to say it's exploration phase rather than the exploration phase. Do you reckon rather than adventure phase? Let me just see. So we've got a venture phase and exploration phase. Yeah. So the exploration phase is when you use the tiles. Let's just have a look. I always like to get the tiles out. Double-sided. And some gorgeous art here. You can see the crosses here representing the different squares and the different colours showing the different, red being you can't go into it and blocks line of sight, I assume, and then other ones mean that you go through. Got some health. Where the different locations are that you can, points of interest, and the heads, which is kind of like a little bit like a leveling, I think, or an XP. Whatever it might be. More tiles. Oops, try not to. And then we've got the enemy tokens. I'm sure it will explain that as we go through, but let's have a look at some more tiles. Some buildings. Burning building. Oh no, they're little shrines, aren't they? And then a path. And a little town square, village square, with the little houses around. And at night time, more tokens, including some character tokens. It's got some little cliffs and an indoor space at someone's house. You got the little katanas stand there. And you got outdoor, that's the docks. We've got the boats here. And it looks like a temple, sorry, a statue. And maybe a prayer site. You got the money, start with the money. More tokens. Next, garden. And a cemetery. Another path, or just a road. And a dojo, I'm going to go with. Snow scene with a track and another tea house. A bridge going over a river. And that's like another internal, like a tea house, maybe. They've got a thing. Right, this is it. This is what. So this is a track which tracks the danger, I guess. I think that's what it is. And then this is the side you use for the other one. So you've got timer, I guess, for rounds. You've got some more money on that one. Got a huge map tile here. So this is a huge map tile with a dojo range. So it looks like it's the archery. And you've got the beach. And then you've got the character boards. So let's just see how this works. So one would assume you play with this, maybe not. Not sure. I thought this might go in here. Maybe some different way, I don't know. No, it's not that. Okay, fair enough. That just goes in there. But I think there's a different thing for this, a double-sided board that we haven't got to yet. But here's the characters and their miniatures that they use. We got some more. Tomoe, Hattori, Akira. Okay, and their miniatures. We have all the level ups abilities. I'm just going to take one of these out so we can see how that works on the board. And again, from the Kickstarter, we got more Hanako, Bayokui, and Nekane. More level up. And they are kind of like different colors for different traits, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Right, moving on. Next things we've got is the exploration phase rulebook. So this is where, here we go, this is the double-sided board we're going to see in a bit, which I was going to show you, and then the map tiles, zone setup, activations, how activations work, how items work, enemy activations, and so forth. You have a cheat sheet for adventure phase and exploration phase. Really appreciate these. These really help because once you've kind of read the rules and you have a really good idea, this is a really good thing to just come back at to show the turn activation order and a few different other parts as well of what you can do. Same with exploration phase as well. And adventure phase around the big board, which we're going to see in a second. What components you would need, how it works, and the turns and everything else. I think everything's explained on the cards more than anything. Right, so next is the big board. So it's for the adventure phase. Let's open it up. Oh, not only that, on the back side of it, you get an exploration phase big board, which is the big village, where you've got an outside map, and you've got everything else on there. Let's have a look on the other side. So this is the what do you call it? Exploration phase, adventure phase, sorry, map, where you're going to be moving your characters around, the different ones. If you go down roads, it's a safe path, or you can go through a risky path. And you've got all the different cities and towns, the provinces by the different colours. As you go around trying to complete missions, very similar, it seems like, to Skyrim, the adventure game. We've got some more tokens. Looks like some overlay terrain, so doors. some more tokens for zombies, it looks like, or something, I don't know. And then story icons and clans. So this is going to go onto the big board where you can put different things down. Okay, moving on. Got a little protector. There can go. Right, this is the meat and potatoes of the story. So we're talking about a huge amount of content in the story itself. Again, so very, very similar to Solomon Kane. Trying to think out of the box. Mythic Battles Ragnarok is they've got a box for all the miniatures and then a box for everything else. I think that's a really clever idea. It makes it so it's very easy to find what you want. Yes, you're going to have to be open up 2 boxes, but I do like that organisation system. So, we got Act 1 and Act 2 with a little divider. So, these things are relatively large. We're talking 263 pages of content. That's pretty cool. We've got instruction of how to use the book, like a lot of the ones do, and then it goes straight into the narrative and the first chapter, starting with the Tengu Forest in the... and I remember seeing that as a location. Then it goes through how to set up for each of the staff, all the branching narratives, all the art. Really appreciate ring bound, which means that you can literally just turn it around and bang, you're ready to go when you pick it back up. And then a smaller Act 2, and remember the cards follow the same at 171 pages. So we have those 2 big books as well. These are the character books. So these, I believe, are like personal quests. So Harakiri, and then when you're being told to go to certain story events, you follow these books. Again, look at the art. Absolutely gorgeous. And on the back there as well. There were the cover slips that I talked about. So you're going to slide in those cards, see what, as you move them out, as different events happen in certainly in the event exploration phase, but other sides as well. Here are the baddie sheets. So we got the minor, or the minions, I suppose you can call them, and then we got the bosses. Okay, so just gotta open this if I can. Just having a go. It's always hard to open these kind of like vacuum sealed ones. Usually, if you push at a corner, it weakens it enough to open it. Scissors here. There we go. Got okay, so the Tengu, classic Japanese, with a blue side and a red side, so maybe leveled up. The Goryo, it's a bit like a zombie. The Kabuki Demon. Aondon. Devil coming out of the lamp. Shigome. Harpy. Onro. Just scary. The Kappa. Classic Kappa. Gachi. Demon Warrior. The Jinkininki, which is just freaky. The Ashigaru. Soldier. The Akaname. Demon. Basically with an alien tongue. And then back to the Tengu. Then the boss cards. So it's got all about you rolling the dice and then determining what's happening with, I believe that's how it works, with your enemies. It's got all about special rules at the top of the card, and then how you and the stats therewith. And then dice that you roll in attack. Obviously, these are going to be rolling a decent set of dice, which is not good when they attack you. Starting with the Undertaker. Come on. These are really hard to open. Okay. Let's open up this one. Okay, got the Undertaker. Oh, these are double-sided. It's got Undertaker with health and movement, range, defense, and armor. I'm going to assume. I've made that up. I don't really know. But I'm assuming that's what it is. It could be level. I don't know. What their special abilities, and then what they do based on the D6 roll. Then the Surube or Toshi. That's such a cool miniature. I can't wait to see that. And then we've obviously got stuff going on here as well with that one. The Hunter, 59 health. That's not much, is it? Again, we've got special decks going on with that. The Nue, which is like a big gorilla thingy, which is pretty cool. Cedric is pretty cool. We don't know who he is. Ah, Cedric. He looks like a werewolf. Zomboni, which is an Oni demon, and it's got like a rage track, it looks like. And a Blood Oni, which has got a similar. The Daedai Bochi, like a tree spirit. Landolfo, the blind seer. The Daimao on the horse, such cool. I can't wait to see these miniatures. And then the Shogun, the big beast. Keiko. Sumasapo. And then you got the characters. So you got Akira and Hattori. So we might have to be going against ourselves, maybe. I don't know. Tesso, Splinter, basically. The Hive Demon. Izumi. Hiroshi. Yamamba. Nobuyuki. Nyx. And Tomoe. So, yeah, we've got a few of the heroes chucked in there. Whether they're going to be our allies or something like that, I don't know. Then we got the double-sided boards to finish up with. So we'll be able to see just how these character boards work. I do like dual layered boards. Ever since playing Terraforming Mars and then on a single board and cubes going everywhere and everything, really does help when you've got. Where did I put the hero? So, you've got a hero board, which slots nicely into there, hopefully. Kind of. It's a tight fit. Yeah, a bit of a tight fit. But I mean, it's not going to rattle around. Then you've got your level up things there. You've got your spaces for cubes. I haven't seen any cubes. So the cubes must all be in the miniature game, actually. And dice and everything. But you're going to put all your health track dice here, your different attributes, leveling those up, your abilities that you can level up, and you put your key dice into here. Experience? That's kind of key, is it? Can't remember. One track for one track for the other. Can't remember which one it is. Yeah, what's this? Blessing? That's cool. And that's Arcane. So they're the dual layered boards. Okay, I can't see a how to put back together sheet, which is going to be interesting. But we're going to start with, I'm trying to remember. So we had the boss first. And we had these ones in here. These ones in here. I'll put that in there. Then it was the books. I mean, it might be different. Don't know. No, it wasn't them next. I mean, obviously, I might change this round anyway, depending on where we get to. I mean, of course, we've got all of the, I've just taken all the cardboard out. I'm going to leave the cardboard out. All the tiles, all the player characters, and I'll figure out, it might be in one of the rule books, how to put it all back together. And now, oops, leave it like that. So I can put it back, yeah? Now we move on to the miniatures. And it looks like dice and cubes and other stuff. So I was wrong, it's not just miniatures. Let's go and see what's in the Emperor's Legacy, as it's called. Again, it's just art on the box. It's not got contents or anything like that. But you'll know from the different arts what we've got. Gorgeous full box art there. That's very cool. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. Yes, as expected. So, I'm going to start with this tray here. So, there are your little key dice. You go on your boards. You got the dice you roll for attack and tests. You got your bases for the different characters, and you got your cubes to put on it. So, all the components are in this first tray. Then we've got our first miniature. By the way, all sculpted bases, and do need to point out, it's kind of like monk. Great detail. Yeah, very nice. Was this Harakiri? You see where they've glued the arms? Very nice. Nice straight ABS plastic. There's like the characters. A kappa. There. Very cool. Oh, it's that wispy thing. That's a bit freaky. Yeah, really good, nice detail. Look at that. In fact, that might be better. So I think this is the thing with the tongue sticking out. Jumping off a weird rock egg thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, these are the weird, creepy ghoul things. Yeah. Oh, it's a head. Oh, I see. Then we got the characters. So we have the archer. I don't know what the archer's called. Is it Tomoe? Let's have a look. Nice hair coming around over here. This is blind Akira, I want to say. These will paint up if I have the time. Will paint up fantastic. The ninja. Amato. Oh, look, it's on the roof tiles. Great detail. That's 3 of them anyway, in that first box. Okay, so that's the first tray. Then we'll go for this one. So in here, I can see some pretty awesome. Is it just tight, or is that one got sellotape? It's got sellotape, right? Okay. So we've got that gorilla type monster with a snake tail. Ah, it's got snake's tail. We got 3 of these harpy type. Snake's neck, yeah. With the detail on the wings and feathers. We got the Undertaker as a shrine. So I think he's meant to be he's pretty big. His 4 arms. Oh, lovely. And his cleaver. Check this out. Zoom out again. Someone's sticking out. Riding this huge head. Oni head, demon head. That will be fun to paint. Then you got one of the Onis. Blood Oni was this one? Great detail again. Love that. That is awesome though, that miniature. But I appreciate the transparent base as well to show that he is actually flying as a demon. Okay, so that's the first layer done. Moving on to the second one, we've got some characters here. So let's just make sure we shot that. Oh wow, there's a lot of miniatures. Okay, so starting with these small. Oops, these are small ones. So let's just zoom in a bit. So these are the ones that come out. The spirits come out with the lanterns. That's pretty awesome. That's very cool. Oh, this is a great pose for those. That's a cool pose. I appreciate that. That's very cool. On some kind of wood. Then we have 4 more characters. Starting with, oh, in fact, is this one of the baddies? Maybe. No, I think these are all characters. No, I don't know. Could be. It's like a shogun, doesn't it? Another ninja type. Nice dynamic pose. That's cool. Do like these kind of like separate parts that we put on later. Gives it a bit of depth. Oh, this is the one with the monkey. This is very cool.
So basically you're fighting demons.
Yeah. There's the kind of the spiritual monk who's literally floating like Dalsim. 6 arms. And the Buddha pose. That's very cool. imagine low health, but high amount of spells or abilities. I don't know. That's very cool. Right, that's that tray. Moving on to, let's do the other side tray while we're here. Hmm?
The big one,
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Big one.
No, because he's. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so is this another character? Oh no, this was one of the baddies. It's the Blind Seer. I called him a seer. I don't know if he is a seer. Oh, he might be bad. He might be a. I don't know. There could be allies in this. I'm not 100% sure. I have Nyx, who's riding a wolf. That's a cool miniature. Nice straight. Look at that. Appreciate that. The demon. We have that werewolf guy, werewolf form, with his Wolverine claws. That's cool. 9 tails, or 7 tails, or 6 tails, is it? That's a very cool miniature. And then the big one from this one, who's very, very cool. Let's zoom out again. And we've got that Demon Hunter. Is it Demon Hunter? Or something like that. Lovely detail on the wings there. Into the head there of the demon. It's so cool. Look at that base. That's ridiculous. That is a very cool mini. Where's the other one? Was there another? Was there one in there? What happened there? That's weird. Oh, there's a space for something. Maybe that was a expansion or something that you can put them in. Don't know. That's weird. I'll have a look at that and just make sure we've got all the content. That's very odd that we're missing there's a space in here. It's probably, it might be for an expansion or a exclusive or something like that. I don't know. Right, last one. Let's cut these. Oh, right, okay. Oh, do you reckon this is for the tokens? Interesting. I'll have a look in the rulebook, see what these trays are for. See what we've got here. Very cool mini. These ones. That's very cool. Look at that. Look at the cloak as well. And I really appreciate these the gaps in the tree and so forth. So real good detail on those. You get 6 of those. Tengu. Classic Tengu. Great detail yet again. Awesome. And then all these you've got Synergic Games. And which model sculpt it is. Then we've got some individual characters you're going to be fighting. So basically a witch carrying a bag of heads, it seems. She could be the trader, because I think you trade in heads in this game, where you get XP in your heads. It's very cool. Splinter. Oh no. Got someone saying that they think a mini is actually missing. Right, I'll check the rulebook and see which one it is. And we'll just have to email support. Oh, that's a cool mini, this one. Yeah, you know, from Turtles. Yeah. Basically a geisha or bar owner or trickster. She is levitating, so I think she is not of this world. More characters. Oh wow, look at that. Look at the base on that. That's superb. Like water coming up or something. And then she's got some freaky hands. That's very cool. Oh, look at this pose, man. That is cool. Not sure if that's a character. We got a slight bend in that. Tiny bend in that, I think. Oh, I think it's meant to be. Very cool. We've got this chap here. Oh, it's a big sword. Hamlet. But still, quality sculpt. Whoa, look at this. Ah, it's like a beetle. That's really cool. With the wings.
What do you think about this angle? It looks really cool.
Yeah. Let's zoom out again a little bit. As we get to the bigger miniatures. The tree spirit. Sapusumo. That's very cool. Great detail in the miniatures. They'll come out really well, especially with the contrast paints. Ah, now this is, I've been looking forward to seeing this in real life. The Daimo. Or Shogun. Oh, actually, I can't remember. No, Daimo and then Shogun's next, isn't it? Of course. Look at that. With the horse on the... Oh, that is so cool. So dynamic. And then the piece de resistance himself. Is this a show? Oh, wait. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Wait. I think we've got something. Yep. Holding him down. Just be a little bit careful of that rather than trying to yank him open. Got a bit of a protecting wire there. Now we've got the the Shogun. And look, just awesome. Look how straight that sword is. Love that. Look at that. Massive miniature. Looks awesome. Very cool.
That's the main character.
Main baddie, yeah. Cool. So that's the miniatures. I'm going to go off and see what should be here. And also we'll see what, I presume this is for the tokens. I could be wrong, but this looks like some kind of token thing. Not sure. It'll be for something. And hopefully it'll say in the rulebook what it is. I can't wait to get to play this. I've got lots I'm playing at the moment. Lots of different games and campaigns. But this is Harakiri. That was the unboxing for the core pledge. So that was kind of like with all the stretch goals in it as well. And it looks like a fantastic game in a great setting that I enjoy. Until next time, keep gaming.